Previously.
Yeah, I was hoping you didn't see it.
You hoping I didn't see it? What are you talking about?
On Progression Series Season 2.
Enemy controller, and I'm gonna take control of your blackluster
Christ!
soldier.
Oh man,
I'm only on 1900, buddy.
Yeah,
like, what are you
I mean,
worried
okay,
about?
I was gonna summon the bird too.
Oh, just to lock it up.
Game,
I mean,
yeah.
I was dead anyway.
What
was
is
the point? In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
I gotta be honest, I gotta stop playing with Swap Frog. I just can't seem to play the card legally. And that's okay. I think for this round in particular, in the end, it really didn't matter too much. I feel like I really had the edge over Alex. Our deck was just, I think, altogether better. Nice 2-0. Feeling good about it. Alex is actually on the verge of a banning for the first time in, which feels like forever, honestly. I don't want to have any cards banned from my pool, but we're on pretty even footing, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it would just be a good, like, confidence boost to have him in that position, right? Let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we get today. Anything is going to be an absolute slammer today. I just love being able to spin the wheel. I don't get to do it often. Ooh. That's a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. There wasn't, like I said, there's like nothing really that I'm itching to get rid of in Alex's pool. I don't think he has anything in particular that really draws my eye. Good thing is, I guess I don't really have to figure it out today. We'll see what he plays today, and maybe we can get some ideas of what to ban for next week. We got another hidden arsenal set today, though. Let's let Alex tell you all about it.
Last episode, we don't talk about last episode. It was a bit of a mess, and I tried to go for the 3-0 with the Synchro Cat, but unfortunately, we were not able to get there. Today, though, we are doing Hidden Arsenal 2, and with Hidden Arsenal 1, you might remember cards like Brianak, as well as like Allied Justice Catastor. Pretty good set, right? Well, Hidden Arsenal 2 kind of actually blows. I mean, looking at our super rare cards here, there's like some okay things, but like maybe be okay if we were like starting with this set instead of like being all the way through 2010 at this point. Released July 15th, 2010, by the way. There are a few cards in here that are like okay, like in the super rare set, like Jurak Velo. I guess like medium. What am I talking about? Medium's only good in like sealed. Like that's like fine, right? The more important cards, I guess like Blast Fan, like Rose Whip. These are like Miss Valley Falcon 2. These are like some okay cards, right? The more important cards, of course, though, are the secret rares. And once we get down here, you see, there's actually some pretty good ones. We have like Nat Beast, Duloran is in here as well. Miss Valley Apex Avian. We've never had these cards in the Prog series before. And so I'm really curious to see what impact they have on the series. Maybe if it's not this episode, but it might be for the future, because once we can start going to some like Naturia Beast decks, Duloran loops, there could be some cool shit. But for today, we do have to open Turbo Pack 3 since we lost last episode. I'm very excited because I think this is maybe the first time we're opening this pack. There's an ultimate rare in here that I'm really looking forward to. Caius gets a ulti reprint in this set, and I only pulled one of it, so if I can actually pull a second, I would be extraordinarily happy about that. Flip them up, first pack. Another android's like fine. Kaiku is actually pretty good, but I think we have a play set. And War Chariot, I don't think we're playing Glads. Let's see what we get in our second pack here. Anything good? Quackimiru Drago is actually okay. This was like an ultra before. And Super Ancient Deep Sea King Coelacanth. Shout out to Joseph. I'm sure he's going to be trying to pill me on any way to play this deck. And then finally, for our last pack, let's see if we get anything good. Ultra Rare Dark Grepher. You know what? It's not a Caius, but I will take it. So we're going to save that to the collection, and we've got 24 packs of Hidden Arsenal 2 to get cracking.
24 packs, Hidden Arsenal number 2. I don't think it's nearly as good as number 1, but hey, I'm not going to be upset. Let's see if we can get any bangers in this one. A Duloran early, you know, pre-errata, might be able to make some cheese out of it. 24 packs, did I do it right? I did. Okay, go. 24 packs, Hidden Arsenal 2, baby. Flip them up. Some Naturia cards here. Antjaw is worth some cash because it doesn't really have a good reprint. And the Windmill Jetix, whoa! Nat Beast is now really playable today with the new Naturia cards released in Darkwing Blast. I'm a huge fan of that archetype. Even back in the day, dude, really not that hard to summon. Pretty easy to get out with some X-Saber cards. Great synchro. Oh, and there's the, speaking of the devil, Duelorin. I'd love to get the man there. Duelorin Pre-errata is able to do its effect, I think, over and over again, which makes for some pretty nutty loops. I think we should be able to make some cute plays with this thing happen if, you know, we can find some type of home for it. Pretty sure it's a nice card for Fishborg Blaster to go into, so something to consider there as well. Mist Valley Falcon. I know this card in, like, limited formats a lot of the time is, like, an absolute haymaker. 2000 attack is just sometimes a lot to deal with. Also, being able to loop spells and traps sometimes comes in handy. There might be something cute with that, maybe down the line. Fabled Grimro. One of my first decks that I actually used to play as a kid was a Fabled deck. I don't know why I liked them better than the Dark Worlds. Wasn't very good, but Grimro's always a card I remember, man. Another Duelorin. I'll happily take a second one, put him in the bank. If we can get 3, there's some definite cheese with that for sure. There has to be.
All right, 24 packs of Hidden Arsenal 2 coming right up. I think best case scenario is we get 1 Nat Beast, a couple Duelorins, even though it's going to get like limited eventually, and then like a Mist Valley Apex Avian potentially. I don't think that deck's very good, but it'd be good to have the option at the very least. Flip up the first pack, see if we get anything good, and no, I guess like Fabled Kashano maybe. Valkyris is like also okay if we actually play Fabled, but we're probably not going to. We are getting a lot of the good Fabled stuff immediately. I mean, there's Grimro. I probably won't remember how to play that deck, but I mean, we're getting the cards for it. Okay, pack number 3 is Duelorin. Happy to see it because he's actually quite good. Mist Valley Falcon is also interesting. I don't remember which set Divine Wind of Mist Valley releases in or if we've already passed it, but in any case, there is like some cool decks that we could make with this card, so if we get a playset of this, I won't complain. Man, I remember I always loved the artwork of Daisojo of the Ice Barrier. This card just looks fucking badass. It's unfortunate that this card sucks, and most of the Ice Barrier cards do, but that was just a cool memory. Jurak Velo is like maybe arguably the best super in the whole set, just because like this card, especially like later on with like the potential for Dino Rabbit to be playable in Prague, this card is quite good.
Second Beast? All right, I'm not mad. I'll take another one. There he is, bro. 3 Duelorin. I really don't think it gets any better than that. Like, that's about as good as Hidden Arsenal 2 can give me. Oh my god, 3 Beasts too. Is there really nothing else good in this set? Like, is that really just about it? Okay, thanks for the 4th Duelorin. I'll make good use of it, for sure, for sure. I've seen it all. Let me see. There's got to be more secret rares in this set than what I'm getting, right? Bro, there's 20 different secret rares. How, you mean to tell me I've gotten 3 Beasts and 5 Duelorins? What's the deal? I didn't get an Apex Avian. What am I going to do when fucking Flunder comes out? Oh, Valkyris. This guy I always thought looked super sick, man. One of my favorite cards from Fabled. Can't build Fabled, by the way, because I didn't pull any of the cards. Stop! 6 Duelorin! What the hell? I'll trade Alex a full playset. What's the deal? I swear, if I get another Duelorin in this last pack, I'm screaming. Okay, no, it's all right. 6 Duelorin, 3 Naturia Beast. Damn, bro, what an opening. We'll save it to the collection. No problem.
We're about halfway through the opening. I have not seen, actually halfway. We're like 3/4 of the way. I have not seen a Nat Beast yet, and like that's not the end of the world if we don't get Nat Beast, but it would be nice to have the option because Nat Beast is quite good and it's not very difficult to make. We got 6 packs left. I think that completes our playset of Mist Valley Falcon. I think we have a playset of Velo as well, so I think we're like good on the supers. I'm probably just going to go through these last ones here pretty quick because I think we have everything else we were looking for, but no Nat Beast. That would kind of suck. We got Duelorin, which is like okay. That's like our 4th Naturia Guardian. That's annoying. That could have been Nat Beast. Oh, and speaking of which, Nat Beast, second to last pack, ladies and gentlemen. It is as easy as that. You just have to act like you're not going to get it, and you will. Last pack. That's kind of neat. That's our 3rd Grimro. That's like one of the better Fabled cards. Again, don't think Fabled's like on the table, but I mean, the option's there at the very least. So we're going to save this. I don't think there's any point to respin this ever. We got 1 Duelorin, which I guess sucks because we can't do like looping stuff with it, but it's like still a fine card. 1 Nat Beast. Let's get to building. I've got some ideas.
You know, I'm really glad Alex will not see this coming because for the last few episodes, even in his Gold Series pulls, he was like, man, all these Blackwing cards are really good to get if only they were still playable. They are. I ended up banning Shure as a way to kind of get Alex to think outside the box and pick something different. I really didn't want to see Blackwing back to back to back and get clobbered by it. But on surface level, Shure really didn't do too much, actually. The other hit that people criticized me for was to ban Black Whirlwind, which would have immediately just eradicated the deck off the face of the earth. But I still thought there would have been something playable later in the future. My Blackwing pool was very, very, very bad compared to Alex's because I only had like 1 Bora. So really, if I didn't even have Shure, the deck was just off the table. But with Gold Series that we most recently opened, we were able to fully buff out these counts for these Black Wings decks, and we could definitely take it into our own hands here. We ended up getting a value back on release, I think, here, and it actually ends up pretty good because now we have the Armed Wing, which was a super in the original set. We got reprinted in Gold Rare, and we happen to get 2 of them. We're now able to bring out Armed Wing for free, essentially with value. We can dump it with Armageddonite, or we can dump Plague Spreader Zombie also with Armageddonite to get some synchro plays rolling. The big thing about this Blackwing deck is there's just a lot of really solid, well-rounded cards. You know, Gale is a powerhouse on its own, being able to topple over things like Stardust Dragon. It's been beating over Vanity's Fiend for the last few episodes. Kalut's a great battle trap to be able to outmost monsters. We have to remember Icarus Attack is one of the best trap cards in the game at the time. The deck is just extremely flexible, and I still think it's in a very good spot even without Shure. The 1800 to get into the 1700 Bora would make for some OTK plays, but as good as it gets, man, we can still go Bora into Gale into synchro plays. It's not that bad. I really think this deck is still extremely solid, and it's definitely something that Alex will 100% not see coming because for the last few episodes, he said it's definitely like gone off of his radar completely. So let's put it back on there. Nothing too fancy about it. I think it's just a pretty standard build. So let's see if Alex brought anything spicy today.
All right, so I promised you guys some Mally action last weekend, and I did not deliver. So this week, we are going to try and deliver on that promise. So we are playing Welidad, I guess. I mean, it's like not exactly like a copycat of the Edison deck because we're missing a few of the pieces, but the main premise is still there. And actually, we can do some really fun stuff because we have banned cards that we don't have access to in Edison format, such as Painful Choice. So what a better way to make Telekinetic Power Well even more broken is that if we send all 3 of our Krebons off of it, and then if we Power Well to bring them all back, that seems pretty crazy. So the main concept of this deck is that, I mean, it's just like essentially like Teledad, but with like Telekinetic Power Well, which is pretty cool. Obviously, it's not like nearly the same type of deck, but you have like this small little zombie engine, and we get to do a lot of cool stuff because we can have synchro plays because we have the Krebons, we have Plague Spreader, which we haven't played up until this point, and yeah, it just seems like a solid deck, so I figured we would go ahead and give it a shot. Let's do the card by card. So Arma's in here to dump Mally because Mally being a level 6 with all of our level 2 tuners means we have access to our level 8 synchros quite easily. We have double Stardust, Red Dragon, Archfiend, and honestly, we could also just go into Blackwing Dragon as well, and there is a world where we could possibly go into all 4 of these. I wouldn't be surprised. So that's the main concept here. I can also just dump like Plague or whatever we need in any given instance. I am still running the BLS. Like, I'm only playing 2 Raikou, but I can Painful dump it. I can Sangan search. Tomato can get to Sangan to search it as well. I like this because Raikou can mill some of the other stuff. We want a lot of the cards in here in the graveyard anyway. It also just provides just another way to interrupt stuff. But BLS is just a bomb. I feel like this deck's like really missing another bomb aside from the fact that we're playing the synchros, because in like traditional Welidad, you're playing other things like Gores and Trag, and we don't have access to that. So we're going to see how this goes. We have a Caius only playing the 1. I feel like 1's probably just enough. We have Dad. We have Greffer, which we just pulled. Another reason why I wanted to play this deck, because if we have Mally Greffer, we're probably just going to win the game immediately. Double Goblin Zombie at 2, otherwise I'd play 3. Triple Krebons, triple Mystic Tomato, a Plague Spreader Zombie, Pyramid Turtle. Like, Tomato's better than Pyramid Turtle, but it's just like more copies of the same thing in all honesty, so that's fine. Double Raikou, Sangan, and Spirit Reaper. The spells, we got Brain Control, True Nade, Feather Duster. Instant Fusion's nice just because we have a nice level modulation as well as removal for this card. Last Will's pretty sick because it's very easy to trigger in this deck, and that means we can just keep going off. Mind Control, MST, Painful Choice. Ideally, I'm probably going to go triple Krebons, Plague. I was playing like Necro Gardener in here, but I feel like that's just kind of awkward, and I feel like if I pick Mally, Gage is going to give me Mally every single time. So like the 5th one kind of just depends on like what my hand looks like. I could just go Raikou if I have BLS, but we'll see. I mean, like, I don't think it's worth playing the Necro Gardener to make my Painful Choice like slightly better, because then like it's kind of bricky. I guess you could send it off Armageddonite, but the deck's already 41 cards. I don't really want to go more than that. We have Pot, we have Premature Burial, Regeki, Rhoda, a Snatch Steal, double Power Well. Could go triple, but honestly, I think 2 is probably just fine. And we're all playing 4 traps. I'm on Wind Blast because if we do open Mally, it's just like the worst thing ever, but we have a lot of things we want in the graveyard like Plague and the like, so I feel like this is pretty good. And then we have Ring and Torrential rounding out our main. The extra just has a few fusions. We have Catastor, Black Rose, a Blackwing Dragon, Brionac, a Doom Kaiser Dragon, not very likely to come up unless Gage is playing Plague Spreader Zombie, but it's just like a neat little card. We have Magical Android, Miststorm, a Psychic Life Transfer, Red Dragon, Archfiend, and double Stardust. For the side, I have a bunch of stuff for if he's on Frog Monarch again, so I've got like triple Crow, triple Pulling the Rug, even Kaiku's good against that matchup. The like Smashing Grounds and Dark Holes are just to clear the field, and then double Dust and double Decree if he's playing like a back row heavy deck. We can just sort of like pivot because we're not playing a ton of traps, so we can get away with playing these. So I'm excited to see what deck Gage brought, and we are on the cusp of a banning, so hopefully we're not going to be going there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Well, Gage, there's nothing hidden about Hidden Arsenal. The fact that the set is hiddenly bad, it should not be a surprise to anyone.
Yes,
How are you feeling?
Some iconic synchros, you know, the DT cards got to get reprinted somewhere. You got to, of course, do Lauren and, like, Naturia Beast and stuff like that. But, man, you're right. There's nothing good about it. All the good cards are hiding away from us. That's what it is.
There's a few, like, very niche cards that are good, like Mist Valley Falcon, Jurak Velo, and, like, maybe those will be good, like, way later in the future. But, like, right now, these cards are terrible. We mentioned Nat Beast. We're filming this after YCS Las Vegas. I saw Nat Beast this weekend. It was hilarious.
I did, man. It was cleaning up. How about packing the top 16 with it?
I know. It was great. I mean, Shure Beast does a lot when you're playing a deck of all traps. I mean, obviously, that my opponent didn't know that going into it, but it was a good time. It was a good time. For anyone who saw us at YCS Las Vegas, I hope you had a good time. Hope you, or thank you rather, for saying hi to us. It was great seeing you all. And just getting back in the saddle of Prague. I know Gage is right on the verge of sending my ass into the banning, so hopefully that is not going to be the case. Are you ready, my friend?
I'm ready, dude. Let's get it going.
All right, shout out the Patreon. Garrett Games, thank you for the support. I got to pull out the die, and let's see if it's good enough. And it is! Woohoo!
It always is. Sometimes it is, bro.
How
all right,
fucking time. I feel like I've lost the last, like, month of these. We're
Did
going
you just
first.
select to go first?
Oh, I think I meant to go second. I think I'm
you
in,
wanna
like, the
do you
YCS
wanna
mentality.
You played one event in 6 years. Maybe you gotta, like,
I will let
it.
you... yes. If you will allow it, I will let you go first here. I will swing the turn around to you.
That's
generous.
fine. I'll
Thank
turn
you.
off
I
the
said I was going
auto.
first all weekend because I was playing 30 traps. So I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
No problem, dude. I'm a nice guy. Let's see what I can do here.
You know, the irony of that, too, is that I lost every die roll this weekend except one. So even though I wanted to go first, I was never going first.
Yeah, you never had the choice, bro. I can tell you were just feeling too much power. You were like, I actually get to pick for once.
It was Prague all over again. I'm telling you.
You know what? I'm just going to set 1, 2. It's your move, Alex. Go ahead.
My man's taking his time over there. Okay. Ooh. All right. Standby main, okay?
You're good.
I'm going to hit you with that good old feather duster like I was getting hit with all weekend.
Oh my fucking god, bro! I was like, man, do I? This is so frustrating. Those are two great cards. Oh, this tells you what I'm on to. All right. Well, you got rid of Torrential Tribute and Icarus Attack.
Icarus, Gage, shut the fuck up. You are not playing what I think you're playing.
I could be. I'm clearly playing some Wing Beasts, bro. You'll find out
I
which
mean,
ones
fucking.
in a little bit.
Did you? Okay, I'm gonna speculate here. I guess you could theoretically play Blackwing without Shura. Is it possible you spun an unbanned ticket and you're playing Blackwing because I don't know that that's unbanned yet? It's very possible. It's very possible. Or you're a lunatic just playing Blackwing without Shura. That's also could be the case. In either case, I need to actually try to not get my ass kicked here. So I am going to special summon a new card, as a matter of fact. I pulled this today. I'm going to special summon Dark Greffer by pitching Destiny Hero Malicious from my hand.
Oh, did you get that in Turbo Pack? That
I
is so
did.
good.
Ultra rare Dark Greffer. Looks pretty nice, right?
That's the combo too, bro.
Not
Pitch
bad.
Mally, that's pretty
Not
strong.
bad, yeah.
All right,
Speaking of which, let's go ahead and banish that Mally. Let's get one out of the deck.
Yeah, do you want to dump with Dark Greffer too, or no?
No,
it's
I'm good.
Ignition. You can do it anytime.
Yeah, I can do it at any point, but we're gonna do this first. We're gonna get the Mally out here.
Yep.
Put him in defense. I imagine he's not gonna be sticking around for too long, if I had to guess, but we'll see. We'll see. Nah, basically does the same thing. Let's bring out Krebons.
Huge. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. We're going in. Let's go for Stardust.
Yep.
Battle 1725.
17 and 25. I will take it.
Good way to start. I'll pass it back.
All right, man. I'll draw. Ooh, that's a good one. Standby, main.
Sure.
All right, let's get cooking now. Now I can actually play the game. Rough start with the Feather Duster. I'm not gonna lie. Got me off on the wrong foot there, but I think you're cooked here, my guy. I'm gonna activate Black Whirlwind.
You are doing this shit.
We
oh
are
my god.
on this ship, bro. You might not be happy with me. I'm going to, since you control a monster, I'm gonna normal summon Sirocco.
Bring out
the
Sirocco.
Dawn,
There
and
he
I'm
is.
going to
Yeah.
trigger Black Whirlwind.
That is fine. Go for it.
Yes, I will pick up from the deck a Bora the Spear.
Okay, so Shura might not be. I was gonna say if Shura was still around, you would not have gone that route, I imagine. But we'll see. We'll see.
All right. How can I sufficiently toast you up here, bro? I've got the plays. Okay. All right. I will special summon Gale the Whirlwind from my hand because I'm the greatest and I have the one of.
And he had the Gale. Yep. And the Bora too.
Yes, we'll have the Stardust Dragon for the easiest topple over of my life.
Sure.
We'll special summon the Do I even special summon the Bora? Do I keep it? Because I don't have any way to like kill you. Hold on. Let me do some calculations.
All right, mathematician, go for it. I was gonna say, if you could
Bro.
kill me from this position, I'd be shocked.
Bro, Dark Strike Fighter. If only it was unfair. I had it. Let me tell you. Okay, you're not dying this turn, so we'll play it a little. We'll slow roll it a little bit. We'll go battle phase.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go 2,000 over your Dark Grepher.
So I'll take 3 from this, and then I'll take 50 from your Gale over my 1250 Stardust.
Yep, and your Stardust was pretty cool, but mine might be a little bit cooler here. Hold on,
Especially because now mine's gone, I'd imagine. Yep.
Cool. So now I got my own Stardust Dragon, and I'm passing it back to you, dude. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw. Let's go standby main. That's like the funniest thing it could have been, I think. Thinking here. God damn it. Oh, man. You've got that Bora, too. Got to worry about that at some point.
Got to take care of this Black Whirlwind, too, dude. It just keeps snowballing.
It does. It's a lot more easier to manage when you don't have Shure. I'll say that much. I think this is the play. We're going to go pre-mat.
Oh, okay. Target.
I'll get my own Stardust.
Yep.
We're going to normal Pyramid Turtle.
Dog. All right. Okay, yeah.
We will... Thinking if there's any better way to do this. I'm thinking... I don't think there is. I am going to True Nade, though.
Okay. I'll take back the Whirlwind.
I get the
And
pre-mat.
you pre-mat back. That's pretty hot.
Okay, so we'll crash here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just sink in 12.
Yep, I'll take it.
And then once Dueling Book stops lagging, everything should go grave. There we go. Second main. Over to you.
Okay. I will draw. Standby main.
Whirlwind Bora, 2 unknowns.
That's as good as it gets, man. My turn this time, bro. I'd be feeling like you.
Okay, sure. It's fine.
I'll go Whirlwind.
Yep.
And then I will summon Bora the Spear. We'll trigger
What
the
are you
Whirlwind.
grabbing?
Off the Whirlwind. It's the best pickup.
You got 2 options as far as I'm aware.
I do, yeah.
I remember this weekend you were playing some Edison with RJ, and you learned about Chris, and you realized that Chris is one of the craziest Blackwings ever printed, but it was printed in like 2015, so no one ever played it.
He had it in his friggin' Edison cube. I'm like, what? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I will just, I'll just grab a Clue,
Makes sense to me.
and I'll go 17.
I'll take it.
Cool. Your move.
All right, I know you have a Kalute in hand. The question is, do you also have a second Kalute in hand? Because that's something I do have to concern myself with. I'll go main 1.
Yep.
Bora is annoying. I won't lie. I don't think I'm dying yet, so I will set and pass.
Okay, I will draw. Oh, that you might actually be dead here after that draw. That's
Okay.
pretty nice.
Just checking out the grave. Probably got the pre-mat.
Examining, bro. We're just taking a little gander what we can make here. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to summon Blizzard, the Far North.
Off the top, sure.
Off the top, and we'll use the Blizzard effect. Unfortunately, can't use Black Whirlwind. Literally nothing to get off of it. So I will pick back up.
No value in the deck?
No. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Wait, I do have value in the deck. Holy shit. Wait.
Do you?
That's a target. Yeah. Oh,
I didn't know you had.
God.
I didn't think you even had value.
I pulled one in Ancient, but yeah, I pulled one in the set.
Oh, there you go. You're
There is
welcome. I
one
shouldn't have opened my big mouth. All
Damn,
right.
yeah, you're learning from the
I mean,
expert.
it's not like
Look at-
it's not like it does much, but I mean, it's a card. So.
It's a card. It's literally that's all I need, bro. It's a free card. So
Yeah.
we'll pull back Gale here with this Blizzard just because I can, you know.
Yep.
I'm gonna synchro. I'm gonna use the Blizzard in this guy, and we're gonna go into Gold Series 3's latest pickup, Blackwinged Armwing.
He's big. He's big.
So he's gonna be a little bit bigger when he gets over this this Faith Down monster.
True. Very
so let's
true.
go to the battle phase, and I'll get in there.
Gonna do some math here just to make sure. Okay, if it's double Kalute, I'm not dead. It's Mystic Tomato. So anything in damage step.
No, nothing in damage step. That's fine.
Okay, so I will take your Armed Wing gets a 500 boost. You're 28 to my 11, so I'm gonna take 17 here, and I'll trigger the tomato.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, how am I getting out of this?
Well, your last card in hand is premature too, so.
You do know that. That's true.
Ooh, the double Kalute would have been a play too, because that gets you off a pre-map. But I'm not too worried about it. You know what? I'll run the risk. I'm good.
I'm gonna go for what do you got? So I know you have Vayu, Kalute,
You know, I have
possibly a second Kalute. I think we go Goblin Zombie here.
My man. Good card.
Not bad.
Well, I will go main 2, and I've already normal summoned. I've done my thing. It is your move, Duelist. Go ahead.
We'll draw. That's not a bad one. Main 1 thinking. How do I clear this? I think I'm just shy here, unfortunately. Just barely. But I think it's probably my best play, so I don't think I have much of a choice. I'm on that you have Vayu double Kalut, because you haven't used that other card in your hand this entire time. And it could just be something else, but that's my read. So I'm going to go with it. We'll pre-mat again.
Okay, yep.
We'll go for our Krebons.
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to sync for Brio. Trigger Goblin Zombie. I will grab myself a copy of... I guess we'll hit Mr. Plagues here.
Good guy. Great card. Yeah.
He's not a bad one. He's not a bad one. I'll trigger Brio. I will pitch 2, bounce both.
Bounce the monsters?
Bounce the monsters. Yep.
Okay, so Arm Wing to extra and Gale to hand.
And there's 23 direct.
Yeah. That was your best line? I feel like that wasn't... I'm sorry, but I feel like...
Just a few off. I'm just a few off.
Oh my god, bro. That's a... I mean, I would feel so angry right now. But...
Oh, you have 3? Oh my god. I mean, I was dead, I think, regardless anyway,
God,
but holy shit.
Well, I'll give you the satisfaction, bro. You had the 100% correct read. That was exactly my hand, but... I don't know why you made that play if you couldn't beat it. So
there was nothing else I was gonna do anyway. I mean,
That's fair.
I think it was lights out regardless. I couldn't clear them anyway. So game 2. Game 2.
Game 2, man.
Man, I know I'm going to eat shit in the comments for that last episode. So the funny thing is, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, if I hit him, like, low enough, then he can't, like, I'm cutting off his options with, like, pre-mat, brain con, just, like, whatever shit. I forgot the fact that if I'm bouncing Gale back to your hand, you can just summon it and kill me next turn. But it also means you had 3 Darks in grave exactly. So if I would have just attacked Gale, your hand would have been Kalut, Vayu, Dad, and you couldn't do anything except, like, set and pass. So I actually would have won had I, actually played correctly, but here we are. Misplays of plenty. Typical.
Damn, get better, honestly. Let's go.
Yeah, get better. This is the YCS weekend all over again.
Yeah, right? All right, let's see what
Yeah.
I can do here. Okay. I'll go standby into the main phase.
Yep.
I'll just set 1 and a 2. It's your move.
Draw. Anything is standby.
Nope, you're good.
Main. All right. What are the stats of some of these cards? I have to remember. I think Bora has like 800 defense. It has like a really low defense line, I think. I'm fairly convinced Shure is still banned. Otherwise, you would have searched it off Whirlwind, so I'm not going to worry about Shure. Then there's like...
Sure, it is still banned.
Gale.
I'll let you know that. It's not on my list.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. There's Gale. There's Blizzard, which I don't know why you would like set any of those. You could just be like setting anything at this point. Okay. Let's try this. I will go for Tomat.
Good card.
We'll just hit in.
Yep. It is the Forest North.
Yep, trying to get me with that Icarus attack I see. Second main, I guess there's no point to play into it. Go ahead.
Yep. Draw, standby, main phase. Okay. I'm going to normal summon Armageddon Knight, and I'm going to activate the effect.
Dump in the Bayou?
No. I'm actually going to dump one of these Boras from deck to graveyard.
Gonna pre-mat it back or something?
You don't know my plays. You can't see the lines.
You're right, I can't, because I can't see your card.
Yeah. I'll let you do all the work, I think, here. I'm just going to pass. Go ahead.
Don't let me do the work. Interesting. All right, I'll draw. Standby main?
Yep.
Let's draw 2 more.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
It's going to help my chances. Okay. Now I'm a bit confused. Why would you do this? My tomato will just get value here. You no longer have a winged beast for Icarus. You could be trying to just let me go. The only other thing I could think of is that you have Dad, and you want me to get you to 3 darks, and then you can just, like, nuke my board. That's the only other thing that comes to mind. It'd be the worst. I lose a bit of value here, but if I feel like Dad's the read, I probably have to go for this. I'll sack Tomato for Caius.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll banish the Arma.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'll take 1,000.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we'll go battle for 24.
Yep.
And then second main, I'll set one throwback.
All right, I will draw for turn. Stand by main.
Sure.
Okay, I will activate Whirlwind off the top.
Seems pretty good to me.
Okay, I'm going to normal summon Blizzard the far north. I'm going to activate its effect. I'm going to target the Bora in the graveyard.
I will chain Wind Blast, Pitch, Plague, target Blizzard.
Oh, you know what? This isn't too bad because Whirlwind will trigger and my deck will get
Whirlwind
shuffled.
doesn't trigger if this resolves.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't. Oh my god. That's fine. No, that resolves. Okay.
Okay,
So, Wing
that goes
Blast
back on top. Whirlwind doesn't resolve, and then you still get your
Oh,
summon.
yes, I do get my Bora the Spear back here.
He's walling up.
Yep, it does end up pretty good still because I have Gale. So special Gale,
Oh, sure.
have.
Sure.
It's already good generic 7s. Oh shit! Oh my god, bro! I'm gonna synchro for 7 into X-Saber or Bellum. Let's
Oh my
go!
god. No! I have
Let's
4 cards!
go! Oh my god, he's crazy!
That's wild. I can't believe this is coming up.
Battle phase. Urbellum over.
Yeah, this is actually kind of humiliating. All right, so I'm going to take 1,000 here, and then the effect of Urbellum trigger.
Yeah, one random one gets wing blasted to the top of your day. Hey, look, just like you did to me.
Yeah, it's just like it did to you.
We'll put that
Sure.
one on top.
I'll go back on top. That's
Crazy,
fine.
bro. What a play. I'll go main 2, and I'll tell you what. I'll just pass it back to you, buddy, okay?
Okay. Not the greatest, especially when I'm going to be drawing a fucking card that I already know
It could
about.
be
Draw
literally
standby.
anything.
Could be literally anything. Could be literally anything. I guess we're just like resetting a turn here. Main phase 1. Let's see. You're drawing into Blizzard, which is actually kind of the annoying thing with the Wind Blast. You can just go again. I'm just going to set and pass.
All right. I will draw my Blizzard for turn. Stand by
Yep.
main.
We've seen this before.
That's the game. All right. I will special summon the Dark Arm Dragon,
You did fucking have it. Wow.
and
that
I will
was the
number
last
summon
card.
that Blizzard that you gave me back here.
Yep.
Yep. You read me like a book this entire match, bro, but there's only so
And it
much you
didn't
can
matter.
do when you're
Did not fucking matter.
illiterate, bro. So we'll make we'll make the dad, and I'll dad pop the face down.
Yeah, I was thinking if you didn't have dad, and I was just wrong,
Nah.
that I could survive with Ryko, but I'm just dead
Any
here.
battle
Yeah,
faders?
this is-
Any battle faders?
No battle faders,
No.
yeah. I could
Beautiful.
have, if I wasn't greedy, I could have Darkhold to clean this up, and I wouldn't have been dead
It doesn't
here,
seem
'cause
worth
this is
it
only
though, because that
51.
dude's literally
It
just a
doesn't.
2200 dude. Like,
Well, so my thinking was, okay, so if you, let's say you just went for the armed wing, right? And let's say you didn't have dad. Say this is, even if this is Kalut, I did the math, I'm not dead here. So my thinking was I go flip Ryko, pop the back row, and then I dark hole your board. Then next turn I go normal Sangen, and then Plague, and then make like Catastor or Android, and then I have the biggest thing on the field, and you have no cards left at that point. So I was thinking if I just survived the one turn, but just didn't matter. Couldn't make it work. So good games.
Yeah.
I played like shit.
yeah, man, this was a deck that I knew was completely off your radar. I've been watching the episodes when they air, and every time you've said it, you're like, well, those Blackwings are completely unplayable, so it'd be nice if we had them. Nope, I think they're pretty all right still. I think like even just with Shure gone, the deck still has a lot of steam behind it. Especially like for me in particular, like buffing out my Bora accounts and getting those Arm Wings and Gold series definitely gave me even the opportunity to consider this. So really good deck to play. Didn't get to flip up that Icarus attack, but
Yeah, I
still.
mean, you had opportunities, but I was trying to play around this the whole time
Yeah.
as well, and not try to like play into it.
And that's probably
And,
a part of it too. It's just like it's that good of a card. Like it forces you to just like you're like, damn, I'm really losing to this thing if I don't play correctly. So.
Yeah, it was shitty too. Like, I guess I could have just let the what's it called? I could have let your Blizzard resolve and then summon, and then you had Gale anyway. I could have just held Wing Blast to like bounce your Synchro at that point and not give you the Blizzard back. But then I kind of wanted to just have you like knowing what your draw was. So I don't know. I probably could have just played this whole match better. So I think it's on me at the end of the day. But you having dad both games is also pretty killer. Not really much I could do.
Pretty nice.
I was playing like a little Wella dad action. Over here,
all right, we were talking about this over the weekend too. Nice
we were,
deck.
yeah. Mr. RJ inspired me, and I figured, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And like the deck was fine. I just didn't like get to do any like ridiculously crazy shit. I did Greffer pitch malicious. That was like the coolest thing that I did. And maybe I don't know. Like maybe when you had the Armonite, I could have crashed Tomato into that, summoned like Goblin Zombie, and then like tried to mill a card off the top, because then that would have upped your dark count to 4. Funny enough, if I would have done that. But I figure banishing was like the guarantee to keep you off the dad, so I lost the value there. And then if you Icarus, I have Sangan plus Goblin Zombie, so it's like you literally neg if you Icarus me there. So I would have been perfectly okay with that. So no, I don't know. I'm going to be thinking about how I could have played this one a lot differently probably until next week. Just tell me how bad the wheel is. What do I have to worry about now?
Oh, Alex, you're going into the banning, man. That's pretty sad for you, right? Well,
yep.
I mean, I'm also going to be removing another card from your pool too. So it's
Shut
only...
up! You got a ban ticket?
Yeah.
Oh my!
I tell you what, man, it's not easy. I thought about it, and I was sitting there for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure it out next week. I don't know what to ban from your pool, so might be something insignificant. Maybe I'll pitch you a little Witch of the Black Forest like you did for me. You know.
Maybe we'll see. Like you said, and we've repeated this multiple times now. Our card pools are so close in terms of like power level. Like it's really hard for us to ban cards without it affecting the other player immediately. So it's rough. We're gonna have to see, but it'll be exciting that there's 2 cards getting banned and could potentially force us to play some new strategies. I'm just not looking forward to going to the banning. You're on a nice little streak over there, buddy. Congrats.
Man, it's been first time in a while. We'll see if I can keep it up.
Did you get anything else good out of our new set today, or is that pretty much?
I got 3 Naturia Beast. Cool card.
Okay, nice.
I got 6 Dulorans.
All right. That's where they all went, because I got 1 of each.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I'll trade you some of mine for something, bro. Like Fabled Valkyris or something. I don't know. I just wanted.
I got like 3 of the
Duloran.
Fabled, like the good Fabled effect monster, I think. But that's like it. Yeah, I'm like, this set's kind of a wash. But next week's actually an exciting one. 2 bannings, and it's Duelist Revolution. That's going to be a kick-ass episode.
Huge set. Yeah, can't wait for that one.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout to Shout1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron Smith, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Phoenix the Immortal, Dan Manhoben, Richard E. Normus, Straconic, Jordan Coons, Jesse Wood, Chris Hood, Valen Jackson, Little Fadeleaf, Dylan Hunter, Cody Brett, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Inyan Taisho, thanks for the sleeves, Dad, Dalton, Max, Twinkle Mutcher, Matthew Brady, Luabon, Yodabon. I tried reading cards before. It was horrible, and my guinea pigs had to get me therapy. Helios515, Simo's Chaos Cooking Draft, Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT Cancel by all Community soon, Cancel by all Committee soon, Cancel by all Players soon, Neapolitan, Shrugzix, The Crystal Beast Enthusiast, ITF, and Corvain. Thank you all so much again for watching, and we will see you next time.